If you're new to my YouTube channel, please click that subscribe button and remember to click the bell icon to get notifications of all my uploads throughout the week. Hi everyone, it's Mike here. So today I'm going to just create a little bit of a light-hearted art journal page using one of the Bird Crazy, using the Bird Crazy stamp set from Tim Holtz from a couple of years ago. Now, I haven't used this set for quite some time, but I'm going to use it in conjunction with the stamp press. Now, I've already placed the stamps that I want to use on the plate. I'm just going to flip it over and grab my, I did have it here a second ago, oh yeah, the Jet Black Archival ink, again from Ranger. And I'm just going to ink up some of these birds. And I'm not going too mad, because I'm going to stamp them down onto this card and then I'm going to cut them out to create 4 masks, because I'm going to create a page that should do like so. I'm going to create a page just using some paint on the background, and I'm going to just mask off where the birds, or where I want the birds to go, and then I'm going to colour the birds in afterwards. So hopefully that's giving me some birds to cut out. So I'm not going to cut out the legs, I'm not going to cut out the feathers, and I'm not going to cut out the little bits of hair. I just want the main bodies of the birds. So I'm going to go away and cut those out, and then when I'm done, I'll be right back. So I've got my piece of paper back in the stamp press. Stank press? Where's that come from? Anyway, and what I've done is I've created some lines. I've drawn a couple of lines using my French curve ruler. So all I've done is just place the ruler down onto my paper, and then using a Pigma Micron pen, I've just drawn 2 kind of swathy lines across the paper using that as a guide. These do come in 3 sizes, as you can see. So that's all I've done to create that thin line. So I now have all my masks that I've got just there. So they're all ready and cut out. So now I want to position my birds where I want them to go. So I want that one to be there. So I've got to try and match up the birds as best I can. So that one's going to, is it that one that I want to sit there? Yes, it is that one, I think. Or was it that one? See, this is the problem. Choices. Yes, that one. So I'm going to put that one about there so it looks like it's sitting on that wire. So I'm just going to stamp down, take that off again, and then ink up. Drop that back in, and then I can come straight back down, give it a little bit of pressure, and then I have one bird sitting on a wire. So that can come off. So the next one I want is going to be this one. So I want him sitting about there. So drop that down and ink up. No! Whew. That was lucky. Ink up. I'll just clear that off with my finger. Drop that back in, and that can go straight down onto there. And that's Mr. Bentley wanting to get back into bed. So we can take that stamp off and then grab the next one. So position him about there. Lift it back out again. And there goes one of my magnets on the floor. And down. Lovely. Throw him to one side, and then the last one is going to be like so. And then ink him up. And then straight down. This is what I love about the stamp press. You've got such precision, he says, in where your stamps go. Okay, so I can put the stamp press away now. Once I've worked out what I did with that magnet. Oh, there it is on the floor. Come on. Okay, now, using some repositionable tape, I'm now going to put the masks over the top of the birds. Try and match up the pattern as best as I can. So I'll just grab my repositionable. Here we go. That can go down on there. Just put a little bit on his beak, just to make sure that it doesn't go flapping when I start to add the colour that I want. And the next one. A wee bit on the tail. Like so. And then the final one can sit just like that. Okay, so I'm now going to grab a couple of distress foams and 2 or 3 colours. I want 2 blues and a yellow. So let's have a look. What are we going to use? Tumbled glass and faded jeans. And for a yellow, I want something kind of brightish, so we'll use fossilised amber. Or shall we use mustard seed? Let's use mustard seed. Okay, now the noise you can hear is Ian assembling one of his stands, or his stand for a steampunk show he's going to be doing this weekend. He's actually building. I will get you some photos as soon as he's done after the weekend. But he's actually building a kind of like Victorian shop front for his stand. Okay, so I'm going to just add some yellow in this top right hand corner. That's all the yellow I'm going to add, but I want to clean that off first. So just grab a babby wipe, just remove that out of the way. Piece of kitchen roll. And then I'm going to bring in the tumbled glass on another. And then I'll bring that in from this side. I'm going to try and stop just shy of that yellow. I'm going heavier in places, lighter in others, because if you look at the sky, if there's a few clouds in there, you don't necessarily get the same tone all the time. Okay, so Ian needs my help. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Errand of mercy complete. So just carry on adding a little bit of this light blue. Just bring it down. I haven't used distress ink just to create a page for quite some time, because I think people are enamoured with the oxides because they're the new thing, but I've still got lots of the original distress inks. That looks better. That I still need to use up. Okay, so keep that one to one side, and then I can bring out that darker blue, which is Faded Jeans. I did say that was tumbled glass, didn't I? Whoops, if I didn't. And then with the darker blue, I'm going to come in from the bottom. And I'm not particularly too bothered if I get a little bit of mottling. Over so I can grab that tumbled glass again if I need to, and then I can start blending the colours a little bit. As I'm starting off actually on the birds. Okay, happy with that, just as a quickie. And then what I need now is some water. Start flicking some water. To give it a little bit of texture into the background, like so, and then I'll just gently lift off that water. That gives us a real kind of nice bit of texture into that background. Just breaks up the background a little bit. Okay, so I need to get this completely dried off. I'll get rid of all the water and the excess ink on my craft mat. And then I'll just give it a quick blast with my heat gun. Okay, now that's dry, I can remove the masks that I created earlier. Not exactly 100% perfect, but they'll do. And then I can grab my Copic markers and start to add some colour on those birds. Let's just get rid of some of those flesh tones to start off with. Put my scissors away, don't need those anymore. And then I can start adding in some colour onto the birds. So this is just going to be random colours just added in as I see fit, because these birds can be any colour you like. So this is probably going to take me a little while to do, so I will probably put some music on and just let you enjoy, or not, as the case may be if you don't like colouring. A little bit of music and watch me finish off these little birdies. Okay, so that's about it for the colouring. They are crazy birds, they're not supposed to be representative of any real species. So now to do my quote. So again, I will probably add a little bit of music to this. Just because lettering can be a bit boring. So that really has made my hands hurt. I don't do hand lettering like this very often, mainly because I find it difficult to control the pen because I've got arthritis in my fingers. So it's not something that I normally bleat on about, but occasionally I do like to do it. But it does definitely make your hands hurt. So which is why I normally prefer to create an art journal page using lettering that's been either done with the label maker or printed out prior, because it just looks neater. But anyway, that's what I just felt like doing today. So I'm just going to finish off with a little bit of a wiggly squiggly border. And that will do. I'm just going to sign it and date it with whatever it is today, 29th of March. And then I'm going to call this page done. I'd also like to say a huge thank you to all of my angels, without whose generosity and support these videos would not be possible. Thank you.